Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about cars that are surprisingly easy to work on. You know, those cars that, even if you're not a master mechanic, you can still tackle some basic maintenance without tearing your hair out. Whether you're a seasoned DIYer or just starting out, these cars make it refreshingly simple to pop the hood and get your hands dirty. So, if you're tired of cars that feel like they were designed by a team of engineers who hate mechanics, stick around, because we're about to dive into a world of automotive simplicity. First up, we have a true icon, the Honda Civic. This car has been a staple in the automotive world for decades, and for good reason. It's not just a car, it's a symbol of reliability and practicality. Now you might be thinking, Doug, the Civic? Really? Isn't that just an ordinary run-of-the-mill economy car? And you'd be right, but that's part of its charm. The Civic is everywhere. And that's because it does so many things well. It's affordable, dependable, and incredibly versatile. The Civic, especially the earlier models, were designed with simplicity in mind. These cars were built to last, with a focus on functionality over flashiness. It's like Honda took a look at the automotive landscape and said, you know what people need? A car that's as easy to work on as it is to drive. And they nailed it. And boy, did they deliver. The Civic has become a beloved car for both everyday drivers and car enthusiasts alike. The engine bay is surprisingly spacious, giving you plenty of room to maneuver. This makes it a favorite among DIY mechanics who love to tinker and modify their cars. Parts are readily available and generally affordable, which is a breath of fresh air these days. You don't have to break the bank to keep your Civic in top shape. And the best part? The Civic has been around for so long, there's a wealth of information out there. Whether you're looking for repair guides, service manuals, or online forums, you'll find a treasure trove of resources. Whether you prefer YouTube tutorials or good old-fashioned repair manuals, you'll find plenty of guidance on how to keep your Civic running smoothly. There's a whole community of Civic owners ready to share their knowledge and experiences. It's like the Swiss Army knife of cars, reliable, versatile, and easy to handle. The Civic can be your daily commuter, your weekend project car, or even your track day warrior. It's a car that adapts to your needs and grows with you over time. From its humble beginnings to its current status as a global icon, the Honda Civic has proven time and again that it can stand the test of time. It's a car that embodies the spirit of innovation and practicality, making it a true legend in the automotive world. Inside, the Civic offers a comfortable and well-thought-out interior. The seats are supportive, the controls are intuitive, and there's plenty of space for passengers and cargo alike. It's a car designed with the driver in mind. No matter where you are or what the weather is like, the Civic is up to the task. Its reliable performance and solid build quality ensure that you can count on it, rain or shine. And let's not forget about fuel efficiency. The Civic has always been known for its impressive gas mileage, making it an economical choice for those long commutes or road trips. For those who love to customize, the Civic offers endless possibilities. From performance upgrades to aesthetic modifications, you can truly make the Civic your own. It's a blank canvas waiting for your personal touch. So, whether you're a seasoned car enthusiast or just someone looking for a reliable ride, the Honda Civic is a car that won't disappoint. It's a testament to Honda's commitment to quality and innovation, and it's a car that will continue to be loved for generations to come. Next up is another legend of reliability, the Toyota Corolla. Now, the Corolla might not be the flashiest car on the road, but it's the automotive equivalent of that friend who's always there for you no matter what. You know the one, always down for a road trip, never complains, and never leaves you stranded. And just like that dependable friend, the Corolla is incredibly easy to work on. Toyota designed these cars with longevity in mind, and that means making sure they're easy to maintain. The engines are known for their bulletproof reliability, and everything is laid out in a way that makes sense. You won't find any unnecessarily complicated designs here, just good old-fashioned engineering that's built to last. Plus, with the Corolla's reputation for reliability, you're less likely to find yourself under the hood in the first place. But when you do, it's a relatively painless experience. Chapter 3. Now let's talk about a car that's near and dear to my heart, the Ford Mustang. Specifically, the older models. These cars are more than just vehicles. They are a symbol of freedom, power, and the open road. The Mustang has a storied history that dates back to the 1960s, a time when America was experiencing a cultural revolution. The Mustang quickly became an icon of that era, representing the spirit of rebellion and the desire for adventure. There's just something special about working on a classic Mustang. It's not just about the mechanics, it's about the connection to a bygone era. When you pop the hood and see that engine, you're not just looking at a piece of machinery. You're looking at a piece of history. Each bolt, each wire, each component tells a story of a time when cars were built with passion and precision. It's like taking a step back in time to an era when cars were simpler, more mechanical, and built to be tinkered with. Back then, cars were designed to be user-friendly, allowing the average person to perform maintenance and repairs without needing specialized tools or knowledge. This simplicity is what makes working on a classic Mustang so rewarding. You can get your hands dirty, feel the grease, and truly understand how the car operates. Back then, you didn't need a computer science degree to diagnose an engine problem. You could rely on your senses, sight, sound, and touch, to figure out what was wrong. The simplicity of these older engines means that you can often fix issues with basic tools and a bit of know-how. This hands-on approach is a stark contrast to modern cars, which are often filled with complex electronics and require specialized equipment to service. The older Mustangs, with their pushrod V8 engines, are about as straightforward as it gets. These engines are known for their durability and ease of maintenance. The pushrod design is simple yet effective, providing plenty of power and a distinctive sound that is music to the ears of any car enthusiast. When you hear the roar of a classic Mustang's V8, you know you're in the presence of something special. You can practically see how everything works just by looking at it. The layout is intuitive, with each component easily accessible and identifiable. This transparency makes it easier to learn about the car and gain a deeper appreciation for its engineering. It's a hands-on education that you can't get from a textbook or a computer screen. And because they've been around for so long, parts are plentiful and relatively inexpensive. You can find replacement parts at a variety of price points, from budget-friendly options to high-end performance upgrades. This availability makes it easier to keep your classic Mustang running smoothly and looking great. Whether you're restoring a car to its original condition or customizing it to reflect your personal style, the possibilities are endless. Plus, there's a massive community of Mustang enthusiasts out there who are always happy to lend a helping hand or offer advice. This community is one of the most welcoming and supportive you'll find. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or a novice just starting out, you'll find plenty of people willing to share their knowledge and experience. Car clubs, online forums, and social media groups provide a wealth of resources and a sense of camaraderie that makes the journey even more enjoyable. It's like joining a big happy family of gearheads who share your passion for these iconic American muscle cars. The friendships and connections you make along the way are just as valuable as the cars themselves. Together, you celebrate the legacy of the Ford Mustang and ensure that these classic cars continue to inspire and excite future generations. So, whether you're cruising down the highway or wrenching in the garage, you're part of a timeless tradition that embodies the spirit of Americana. Chapter 4. Moving on to something a little more rugged, we have the Jeep Wrangler. The Wrangler is built for adventure, and part of that adventurous spirit is its ease of repair. It's like the Lego of cars. You can practically take it apart and put it back together with just a few basic tools. The Wrangler's design is refreshingly simple, with a focus on functionality over fancy electronics. The engine bay is wide open, giving you plenty of room to access everything. And because the Wrangler is designed to handle tough terrain, many of its components are built to be easily replaceable. Whether you're swapping out a suspension component or upgrading to bigger tires, the Wrangler makes it surprisingly easy to work on. It's the perfect car for those who like to get their hands dirty and aren't afraid of a little DIY. Chapter 5. Last but not least, we have a car that might surprise you, the Mazda Miata. This little gem has been winning hearts since its debut, and for good reason. Now, you might not think of a modern sports car as being particularly easy to work on, but the Miata defies expectations. It's a car that blends modern engineering with a nod to the past. It's like Mazda took everything great about classic roadsters: the simplicity, the lightweight design, the open-top experience, and the pure joy of driving, and brought it into the 21st century with finesse. The Miata is not just about looks, it's about the driving experience. The fun-to-drive nature of this car is unparalleled, making every journey an adventure. The Miata's engine bay is surprisingly spacious for such a small car, allowing for easy access to all the essential components. This design choice makes routine maintenance and even more complex repairs much more manageable. The layout is very accessible, with everything you need within reach. This is a car designed with the driver and the mechanic in mind. Plus, Mazda has a reputation for building reliable cars, so you're less likely to encounter major issues in the first place. This reliability is a cornerstone of the Miata's appeal. But even if you do need to do some work on your Miata, it's a relatively straightforward process. The car's design makes it easy to diagnose and fix issues without needing a degree in automotive engineering. The Miata is a car that invites you to get your hands dirty, to understand its mechanics, and to appreciate the simplicity of its design. It's a car that rewards those who take the time to learn about it. There's a sense of satisfaction that comes from working on a Miata. The straightforward process of maintenance and repair makes it an ideal car for both novice and experienced mechanics. There's a thriving community of Miata enthusiasts out there who are always willing to share their knowledge and experience. This community is one of the Miata's greatest strengths. Whether you're looking for advice on a specific repair or just want to share your love for the car, you'll find a welcoming and knowledgeable group of people ready to help. It's like having a whole team of mechanics on call, ready to help you keep your Miata running smoothly. This sense of camaraderie and support is invaluable. The Miata is more than just a car. It's a community, a hobby, and a passion. It's a vehicle that brings people together, whether they're working on it, driving it, or simply admiring it. The joy of owning a Miata extends far beyond the driver's seat, making it a truly special car. So there you have it, our top picks for cars that are surprisingly easy to work on. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or just starting out, these cars offer a refreshing blend of simplicity, reliability, and DIY friendliness. Remember, working on your own car can be a rewarding experience. It's a chance to learn about how things work, save some money on repairs, and develop a deeper connection with your vehicle. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and tackle some basic maintenance yourself. You might be surprised at what you're capable of.